Good morning. This is Sober Readings for Friday, August 15th. From Daily Reflections. Didn't we hurt anybody? Some of us, though, tripped over a very different snag. We clung to the claim that when drinking, we never hurt anybody but ourselves. That's from 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 79. This step seems so simple. I identified several people whom I had harmed, but they were no longer available. Still, I was uneasy about the step and avoided conversations dealing with it. In time, I learned to investigate those steps and areas of my life which made me uncomfortable. My search revealed my parents, who had been deeply hurt by my isolation from them. My employer, who worried about my absences, my memory lapses, my temper, and the friends I had shunned without explanation. As I faced the reality of the harm I had done, Step 8 took on new meaning. I am no longer uncomfortable, and I feel clean and light. Today's reading from the 24 Hours book, The AA Thought for the Day. Once an alcoholic, always an alcoholic. Commencing to drink after a period of sobriety, we are in a short time as bad as ever. If we have admitted we are alcoholics, we must have no reservations of any kind, nor any lurking notion that someday we will be immune to alcohol. What sort of thinking dominates an alcoholic who repeats time after time the desperate experiment of the first drink? Parallel with sound reasoning, there inevitably runs some insanely trivial excuse for taking the first drink. There is little thought of what the terrific consequences may be. So I ask myself, have I given up all excuses for taking a drink? The meditation for the day. Where 2 or 3 are banded together, I will be there in the midst of them. When God finds 2 or 3 people in union who only want His will to be done, who want only to serve Him, He has a plan that can be revealed to them. The grace of God can come to people who are together in one place with one accord. A union like this is miracle working. God is able to use such people. Only good can come through such consecrated people, brought together in unified groups for a single purpose and of a single mind. The prayer for the day. I pray that I may be part of a unified group. I pray that I may contribute my share to its consecrated purpose. And finally, today's reading from As Bill Sees It, page 51. The Coming of Faith. In my own case, the foundation stone of freedom from fear is that of faith. A faith that, despite all worldly appearances to the contrary, causes me to believe that I live in a universe that makes sense. To me, this means a belief in a Creator who is all power, justice, and love. A God who intends for me a purpose, a meaning, and a destiny to grow, however little and haltingly, toward His own likeness and image. Before the coming of faith, I had lived as an alien in a cosmos that too often seemed both hostile and cruel. In it, there could be no inner security for me. That's from an article in the Grapevine dated January of 1962. When I was driven to my knees by alcohol, I was made ready to ask for the gift of faith, and all was changed. Never again, my pains and problems notwithstanding, would I experience my former desolation. I saw the universe to be lighted by God's love. I was alone no more. That's from a letter written in 1966. And that brings us to the end of today's Sober Readings. Thanks for listening. Until next time, don't drink, go to a meeting, and keep coming back. Have a great day. And as my friend Larry says, best day ever.